Today I'm going to be showing you how to make cupcake toppers and cupcake wrappers in Silhouette Studio. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sam and welcome to the Ellie Rose Party Designs community where we talk about everything to do with party decorations from Photoshop, Silhouette Studio, PicMonkey, Canva and much more. Alright guys, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so the templates that I'll be using you can find in the link in the description box down below the video. It's going to take you to my shop where you can purchase these from. Now, what is included inside this template is you're going to have a 2-inch circle cupcake toppers, a 2.5-inch circle cupcake toppers, and a 2-inch and a 2.5-inch square cupcake toppers. All right, you're also going to be having a cupcake wrapper template too. So all combined, and it's going to be delivered to you in what's called a zip file, which all you need to do is right-click that zip file and hit extract all, and it will extract all of your templates into the folder you have it saved in. So all I'm going to do now is to click and I'm going to drag all of my templates into my Silhouette Studio, which is the software that we're going to be using to design our cupcake toppers and wrappers. So all we need to do is to go into our library, and I have a folder already set up called templates and shapes, and I pop everything in my templates folder over here. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. If you're new to Silhouette Studio, please feel free to check out my other videos, which I'll link down below the video, which is more of a step-by-step tutorials on how to get started with Silhouette Studio. Alright, so feel free to check this out. This tutorial is for people that know a little bit more about Silhouette Studio, but still are at the beginner stage and are wanting to design their cupcake toppers and wrappers. What's also great about these templates is that you don't need to have a cutting machine to use these templates. Okay, in fact, these templates you can't actually use your cutting machine for the templates because it doesn't really recognize the templates for your on your cutting machine. Okay, but I'll go through that in a little bit later in this video. Alright, so let's grab our templates. So I am wanting to drag all of those and this one into my folder. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag and I'm just going to pop them straight into my templates folder. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the cupcake toppers using the 2-inch circle and the 2-inch square one, and then also the wrappers. I'm not going to go through all of the templates because it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's just a 1/2 inch bigger template. Okay, so let's bring in our 2-inch template and let's double click it, and there it is there. So all I'm going to do is click and I'm going to drag that to the side, and as you can see there are the 3, 6, 9, 12 cupcake toppers that we are going to be making. So the easiest way to do this is by popping in a background first. Alright, so I would drag your template to the side and we're using this only as a guide for now. Okay, so I'm going to click and I am going to click on the square or rectangle shape, whatever you want to call it, and let's just put right around my entire canvas. Now, if your canvas shape is not the same size as mine, all you need to do is go to the page setup, click onto the size of paper you're wanting, and then your orientation needs to be at portrait. Alright, so I'm just going to click back onto my shape, and I'm going to go over here, and let's just kind of put any color you want. I'm just going to do gray for now. Alright, it doesn't really matter what color you do it, because you can change it. Alright, so let's just click and bring to the front, and that there will kind of give you an idea of what it's going to look like. Alright, so I am going to stick with the same theme. I'm going to do the superhero theme because that's what my daughter's having for her party this year. Alright, in fact, I'm actually going to change the color to the red. Okay, and then I'm just going to now drag in some clip art. So let's go into our superheroes clip art, and I'm going to go with, say, superhero girl. All right, so let's merge her into the, there she is there. All right, So now you got to remember too that this is a 2-inch circle. So let's just click and drag you down, and I'm going to pop you to the side. Alright, right click, duplicate, and let's do the same here, and the same here, and then you can keep on going. You can use any design you want, any clip art you want, any font you want, whatever you want to do, whatever theme you want to use, it's up to you. Okay, so there she is there. Now, I kind of probably want to put a border around it because she kind of is blending in with the red. But if you have a look here, because she's a PNG file, which means she's got a transparent background, but she still has a background around her. Even though it's transparent, you can't see her. We would obviously need to remove that transparent background. If you're not wanting a border around her, then that's okay. You wouldn't worry about the step, but this is just an example. Okay, so as you can see, there's a box around her. And all we're going to do now is remove that box. And you're going to go over here, and you're going to click onto your trace panel, and we're going to trace and you know what I haven't done, and I apologize. Let's just go back. Let's duplicate that. All right, so let's actually go here and let's delete these because I'm actually wanting to obviously use the same one. Instead of doing it 12 times, I just do it once and then I duplicate it. All right, so we're going to highlight you. Sorry, we're going to do an offset around you like that there. I would recommend removing it away from your actual design because it's going to remove the background to your design too. Okay, and let's bring up the thresholds all the way until it becomes completely yellow. So you don't see any like breaks in the lining around her. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is hit trace and detach, take her, and there is the border. Now if you click onto her, you will be able to do a offset. Now let's change the offset to say 50. Apply, perfect, and I want you to make the color white and the outline of it white. I'm also wanting to highlight it all and I'm wanting to group it together. So now when we bring her in, she stands out a lot more, okay, which I think is a lot better. And then this is where I would pretty much just duplicate it this way. Okay, and duplicate and duplicate. All right, now 2-inch circles are pretty small, so you can put writing on there if you want to. I would just put in the age because it's easy. So let's go with the age, and I'm just going to put in 6. And I am going to make this probably a blue. So let's go with the blue that is on her shirt because we want to keep it all within the theme. And let's see how this is going to look. Okay, I would probably want to do an offset again, only because it will make it stand out a lot more. Now, with fonts that you are typing in by yourself or numbers that you're putting in, you don't need to do the offset. You pretty much only do an offset if it's something that you are importing in that is a JPEG or a PNG file. Okay, so let's do an offset around you. And I am wanting to once again do it at 50 and hit apply. And let's go here and change the colors. And I am wanting to group that together. And voila, there it is there. All right, I also want to bring you to the front. So I think it will stand out a lot more like that there. Okay, so I think that looks pretty cute. So let's just go here and I'm wanting to duplicate that another 2 times. So let's bring you in there. So this was always a good idea to do maybe just one, and if you're happy with it, group it together and duplicate that. That way you don't have to fit around as much as what I'm doing. Okay, so let's bring you to the front and let's bring you to the front. And there we go. All right, you can even just bring your 6 a little bit further up if you wanted to. Okay. You could even just use a plain clip art if you wanted to. So let's go here and duplicate you, and you can just have, actually, you know what, let's do something a little bit more fun. Let's go here, let's take you off. I'm going to pop you about there. You'll see what I mean in a second. Like that there. Okay. And then what's going to happen is that she is actually going to be behind your design. Okay. So let's just go back here. So pretend that we are happy with everything. Now I'm going to right click and I'm going to bring to the front. All right. So you can see how she's now brought to the front. But you can still see her little foot over there. Okay. Let's just... all I'm going to do is erase it. Okay. And to erase that, all you need to do is to click onto here to erase. And my size should be... okay. But because I have erased everything, so you want to, let's just drag you out to the side, bring you back in there. All right, so here she is here. Let's just remove her legs about there. Okay, and now let's bring her in there. All right, so there she is there. Now, let's just move in here so we can see exactly what we're doing, because don't forget that this here is on top. So what you can do to make it stand out a little bit more is, let's just make another circle. Keep it in the center. Let's make you white. In fact, let's make the border blue. And we're going to make the border fairly thick, but our inner circle is going to be white. And then let's bring you, let's bring, what am I doing? Let's go back, bring you out, bring you to the front. All right, and right click and bring to the front. Like there's so many obviously things that you can make. Okay, you can even just make a square or even a circle and bring in digital paper and bring it in. Okay, so I'll show you an example. So let's go to the side here, and let's do a circle, and let's hit Shift and make our circle. By hitting Shift, you kind of keep in the proportion of the actual circle. I'm then going to highlight that, and let's go back into our library, and let's just do hue. Okay, right click and let's open it and go back here, and it has actually made that design into that shape. Okay, which is pretty cool. So then what you can do is, let's go back here, drag you in there, and then you can almost still do like a fill thing. Let's do like the fill color to be blue, and let's make it, did I even highlight it? I don't think I did. Let's just make it blue. Alrighty, so you can, that's obviously coming on the inside of it, but you can also do it on the outside of it if you wanted to. Okay, but that is pretty much it. So there's so many different things you can do with these cupcake toppers. Now, the exact same thing can be done with the square ones. So let's just move you all to the side, and let's bring in our square one. All right, so let's go here. And 2-inch squares. So right click, open. All right, I'm just going to bring this into the other one that we already used, which is here. All right, so you can see there is the square one. Okay, so let's just use the same background. Bring you in there, and then let's just use the exact same designs too. So you can have your 6, and let's bring you in there. So there's an idea. Okay, so you would do the exact same thing, or you can have like a circle within a square, like that there. Okay, something fun, or you can just have a circle and let's say the number 6. Let's bring you to the front. And then you can even have her like coming to the side. Whatever you want to do. There's so many different things, like I say. I could keep repeating myself, but there's so many great ideas and options for you to use when using these templates, or not even using the templates. You can even do this without the templates. It's up to you. Okay. So once you have designed whatever it is that you want, all you need to do then is just group it all together. So let's just highlight everything, group it together, and go to group. And then you're going to print it out. Now, like I said previously in the intro of this video, is that you can't use these templates with your cutting machine. It doesn't actually recognize your template to cut. Okay, so you can only cut these by hand, unfortunately. All right, because they're not an SVG file; they're just a standard PNG file. All right, and then so all you need to do is hit print. So if this is something you are selling and you're wanting to give it to somebody that has purchased it, all you can do is you can download it and save it as a PDF file. All right, or you can just print it straight away to your printer, whichever works best for you. Okay, so that's how you pretty much use the square and the circle template. Now, I'll quickly just show you how to use the wrappers. Okay, so let me just ungroup that for a second. Let's go back into our library and let's bring in our wrappers, which is right here. And I'm going to cut you and bring you back in here. If you find your template is not actually matching up to the canvas that you're working with, all you need to do is to drag it in. Okay, so let's bring you in there, and voila, you have got the exact same color, exact same colors that are using in your clip art. All right, so let's just bring in let's bring you, swivel you around, pop you on there. All right, and take you, swivel you around, pop you in there. All right, or you can take you and swivel you around. You can customize it to whichever you want to. Okay, make you maybe a little bit smaller. Let's bring you to the front so we can make sure we work with it. So pop you back and move you in there. All right, so it's very easy. You can even just change the entire background. So let's just change that entire background to like a nice digital paper. So let's just find one. Let's just say, for instance, we're wanting hang on, let's just find something a little bit more decent than that one. Let's go with these polka dots. Okay, so right click, open. All right, and let's go back here, and there it is there. Because I had it highlighted, like I actually selected it, and then I went in and I opened up that digital paper. It then kind of merged it into that that shape. All right, and there we go. There is my. Let's bring you more to the center again. There is my cupcake wrappers. So yeah, it's super easy to do. Alrighty. So that is the end of this tutorial. So I hope you found this video helpful and you will give it a go with these templates, and let me know in the comment section if you found these videos helpful. And please do me a favor and like this video, share it with your friends and your family, and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys all in the next video. So take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.